Hi, I'm Dave from Meisterworks. I am going to be installing a rear transmission mount today and a oil filter housing that has cooling fins on it. This is the oil filter housing with the cooling fins made by Torque Solution. And the rear transmission mount is a Whiteline product. KDT914 is the part number. These are the tools you're going to need to do this job. You're going to need a 16 millimeter wrench, 22 millimeter socket, half-inch drive. You can use a 3/8 too. Torque wrench. You're going to need some grease, and I'm going to use impact gun, my snap-on impact gun. It's about 100 foot-pounds, fully engaged, but I'm not going to use it that way. I mainly use it just for zipping out bolts. You should never use an impact gun to put the transmission mounts back in. It can damage the aluminum housing, and you want to torque them down to spec with a proper torque wrench. I also got my oil filter housing and oil filter ready with the ring on it. And you should only really need, I think this is a 27 if I remember correctly. I will make note of that when I'm installing that and let you guys know what size that is. But that's the only thing you really need to do this job. So this is the car we're installing that oil filter housing and rear transmission mount on. I've upgraded the car since the last cold air intake video I shot. That was a 2016 Sport Edition Jetta, and this is a 2017 GLI. I've already done a few modifications to it. Right now I'm draining the oil. I got the magnetic drain plug right there, if I can focus. And then up here I have a new speed charge pipe that I powder coated. I don't know if you can't focus in on it very good. There you go. New speed charge pipe. It's powder coated red, and then you can't see it, but there's a throttle body pipe up there by spooling that's also powder coated red. I'll show you the top side when I'm done with this, but first we're going to start on the transmission mount, which is right here, and it's pretty simple to do. Just got to pull off a couple of these bolts, and you put the new bushing in. It's an insert. It just goes right into those holes up in there, and I'll show you how it's done here in a sec. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this 22 off. And then I'm just going to zip it out the rest of the way because it's long. So there's that. And then next we're going to take out these two bolts here because we have to take the entire dog bone out. Take those out. Then I'm going to zip it off now with my impact. All right, now that those are removed, you can just pull out the dog bone like that. And now what you're going to want to do is put grease up in here to grease these voids. The mount will slide right up inside. You don't have to take any of this stuff off at all. My Liquimoly long life grease. Just a real simple, basic grease. Make sure you get it up in there good. This will make it slide in there much easier because it's kind of tight fit. And then next you're going to want to put grease on the bushing here. So we'll get this all lubed up good. And now we're going to line up the bushing in the little holes here. You also need a probably rubber mallet too, just to get it up the rest of the way. And then the washer will suck it up once I get that in there the rest of the way. The long bolt goes in the rear, so it has to go all the way through this here. There's 2 bolts, short one and then long one in the back. I've had to rock the motor a little bit just to get these in, because this motor will rock back and forth with the rear bone out, with the rear dog bone out. Now I'm just going to zip these back in. I'm not going to impact them though. Now I'm going to get my torque wrench. These two are 33 foot-pounds. This one is, I think, 73 if I remember correctly, and a 90-degree turn after that. Go. So that's installed, ready to go. Now I'll lower the car down and do the oil change and get this thing on the road again. So before we get the oil change done, this is just a little overview. This is the same cold air intake system I had from my last video. I did end up powder coating it along with the throttle body pipe right there, and you can see the charge pipe down there. This one is the New Speed. This one is the Spoolin brand from USP Motorsports. We also are a USP Motorsport rep, so if you would like to order it from us or them, you can actually just give us a call. It's the same price as their website. So this is the setup here. This is the oil filter housing. It's plastic. They are known to break over time. They do get hot and the plastic wears out, and so we're going to be upgrading it with the Billet aluminum unit, which also has the cooling fins on it as well. It's supposed to drop your oil temps. I'm not exactly sure if that's going to do it or not, because it doesn't really have a lot of airflow, a little bit. But we'll see how it does, and then I'll report back in maybe a later video to show you guys what my oil temps are. So the first thing we got to do is take this thing off. All right, I got all my oil drained. Everything's ready to go, just taking the filter off. This is a 32. I thought it was smaller than that. So this is a specialty tool by AST Tools. They make an oil filter kit. You can buy these just individually, or you can just get a 32 millimeter wrench. Just want to pull this off. It's like a normal oil change. And the billet unit is also the same size, so you don't have to worry about the sizes being different at all. Before I go and yank this off, I just want to wait a minute before it to drain out a little bit, because I don't want oil all over the place. You don't have any existing oil. Leave that a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to be installing the filter housing now. It just slides right in there. You have to transfer all the old internals from the old filter housing over to the new one. Those just pull right out. And the long rod that goes down inside is actually a release plug. And what that does is when you take the filter out, the filter housing out, it drains the oil down. So it always keeps pressure up inside or keeps oil up inside that oil filter. And that promotes better starting, better oil supply when starting the car. So I'm just going to hand tighten that. Just give it a little tiny bit of a turn here until it stops. You don't want to over torque this. And when it stops, I just give it a little bit, and that's it. That's all you need. So I got everything put back together, engine covers on. I ended up wiping off everything that I had powder coated. I don't know if anyone ever noticed this, but I polished that thing up too. It used to look like that, and I need to polish it again. It looks like it's getting kind of hazy, but I'll do another video another time to show how to polish these up. It takes like 5 minutes to do it, and it makes it look like chrome when it's done. So stay tuned for next time. And it says that the new values have been saved successfully as our reset is complete. So now I can check the oil, take it for a test drive, and I'll report back to you to see how well these things did. All right, I just got back from a drive. I'm thoroughly impressed, actually. The oil temp usually runs about 189 to 186, so we're seeing at least a 10-degree Fahrenheit drop on that. And you know, I wasn't getting on it very hard. I'm sure during the summertime it'll be a lot better, but it's about 43 degrees outside right now, but I'm thoroughly impressed. Oh, there it goes up another tick. Yeah, So I'd highly recommend this if you are running hotter oil temps than usual, or if you're in a location that tends to be hot. This is going to definitely help your oil temps.